Hey guys, Marsling here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so after talking about this guy a little bit earlier on the stream today, I played through the new battlefield and used him for obviously on the Super INT team. We're talking about this guy a bit, and I thought, you know what? Even though I'm sure we all know at this point he has aged quite significantly, I thought we would take him into the Fusion ZAMASU Red Zone stage to see if we can at least get something of a good performance out of him, right? Now, obviously, straight off the bat, it should be pretty clear that if you're going to want to try and make this guy work in these newer Red Zone stages, I mean, with godly RNG, I guess you could be okay, but items are probably going to be your best friend, right? Because if we look at his start of turn defense here, 210k, remember that Fusion ZAMASU's AoEs do 500k damage. So that means that Goku is taking about 300k from the AoE straight away. Which is pretty awkward. So he is on the 200% lead for the Blue Boys. He does share, they're not even, the Rainbow Friends not link level 10. That's outrageous. He does share 5 links with them. Pretty good links as well. And remember, one of the interesting things about NAMEK GOKU is we take a look at his passive. Remember, he gets a guaranteed additional attack if he gets hit, like before he attacks. And then if he's in slot 2 or 3, he can get a potential additional attack. So that means in an event with an AoE, and exactly this situation here, he is being hit before he attacks, and he's in slot 2. So if we get the best possible RNG, he can super attack 4 times on this turn. Now, obviously, we want to try and get the 18 key super, the 12 key super specifically, because that's how he stacks his defense. So let's just see. So he's at 210k turn 1. Let's see how many super attacks we get and what we can get up to here. So obviously with the Blue Boys in slot 1 and their defensive ability with the Whis active, we'll be fine for them taking all those hits. He still takes 140k from the AoE with a Whis active. They don't dodge, but that's fine because the Whis is up. So let's see. Yeah, 140k with a Whis active. I mean, turn 1... As we saw, he already only has 210k defense. Depending on how many supers he gets on this first turn, obviously will then depend how well he would be able to tank the AoE on the next turn. Because remember, we do also have physical Gawasu and Zamasu on the rotation, who are providing a lot of extra defensive support. So let's see. So obviously Goku gets his first super attack here. Was it 6.9, basically 7 million. Then we know we're getting a guaranteed additional super because he got hit by the AoE. So there's that. 6.2. And then the next one, now we don't really know. We'll either get we could get the hidden potential or the passive. So we get another super. At this point, we don't know whether this is from the slot 2 part of his passive or from the hidden potential. But if he gets another attack, then obviously we would know. So he got an additional normal. So that third super was from him being in slot 2, having a 30% chance to super. And then he got the hidden potential additional normal, which unfortunately no crit. So we did 0 damage. But he got 3 supers in that first turn. So we'll see what his defense is looking like on the next turn. Now, again, another thing that kind of works against our boy here is that the Fusion ZAMASU stage is just absolutely... categorically the worst stage for him, right? Because not only do we get the do I want to do this, or do I want to do this? Not only do we get the AoE in slot 1, which he's not really great for anyway, but we do... we got the Whis active actually. Yeah, it doesn't matter who I put in which slot, does it? Yeah, so not only is the AoE not good for him, but then of course the second phase of Fusion ZAMASU is physical, which is not good for him either. So it's a little bit awkward, but you know, I'm not, you know, this video was just kind of for fun to see if we could get a decent showing out of NAMEK GOKU for the Fusion ZAMASU Red Zone. This is not in any way, even if he gets a somewhat good performance in this video, this is not in any way a video that's supposed to be like, see, use NAMEK GOKU in Fusion ZAMASU, he's great. But I just wanted to see how well he would do. I do like this unit. I think he's really good aesthetically. I really, really liked him when he first came out. Obviously, he's a long way away from an easy A because he released, unless I'm getting my years mixed up, he released after STR Vegito and Physical Buhan. And obviously, they need to easy A first, in theory. So he's a ways away from an easy A, which is unfortunate. It would have been nice if they'd done, I made a video about it speculating if it could happen. It would have been nice if they'd done one of those worldwide celebration events like the anniversary one, where they did stages where you fight all the worldwide characters and then they get unique skill orbs. Because this Goku with like, imagine if they'd given him like his bronze one was like a level 8 defense. That would be obviously very helpful. And then any extra free additional that he could get from unique skill orbs would be really good as well. But, you know, oh, the dodge, let's go. So, yeah, Namek Goku, always been a unit that I thought was very fun. But he's aged quite significantly. But, you know, here's what it is. I think we could use his active skill on the next turn. But the problem is I'd be worried about using it because I want to get stacks with him. So him killing the enemy with his active skill is actually bad for us, right? So... the AoE's in slot 1 again. So what is his defense now? Turn 2, we've got no support unit on the rotation, but bear in mind we do have the Bulma support from the previous turn. He's at 360. So that means he's still going to be taking around 140k from an AoE. But if we were to use a Whis now, he would tank the normal attack reasonably well. Yeah, the KO screen, I know. But for the physical stage, we really do want to be getting the stacks. The only problem is actually here, depending on how the key drops, I might be unable to get a 12 key super. Because he only needs 3 key to get the because I also don't want to get too much key for them, because I didn't really want them to pop off and just kill. Well, their slot 1 damage is weak, so they probably wouldn't. But so if I do this, okay, perfect. I can do that. I want to see what happens without the Whis, so I'm not going to use it. No, watch this all blow up in my face and I'll get like super attacked immediately. But oh, we're still 231. Okay. And then God Goku didn't dodge. Nice. You love to see that. But again, because we got hit by the AoE, we'll get a guaranteed at least 2 supers, as long as we don't do too much damage here. Don't crit. Don't crit. Because if Goku only gets 1 additional, gets 1 super on the turn, that would be unfortunate. Okay, they didn't finish him off. I think Namek Goku should be fine here to not kill. He's got 7.5. I think he's picking up at least 1 extra link from God Goku. Oh, no, wait, because Bulma supports for attack as well. So there's the second super. I think he might need a third one. But yeah, if he gets the third one, then obviously that's going to be another stack. So that'll be really good. Wow, he got a crit. Well, never mind. Well, we got 2 extra supers. So that's not too bad. Oh, look at this turn. Okay. I mean, if I just do this... or is it safer to do this? They have got 5. Okay, they've got a lot of defense after they super. And they're going to have guard still. Okay, so if I do... Let's do this. Because then that gives us the defensive buff. Oh, can we use... No, we only have the 1 because we're running double Blue Boys. He is on Vegeta and Trunks' 200% leader skill as well. So if we're running double Vegeta and Trunks, we could have used... No, you don't go for full key. That's the thing. We don't go for full key with Namek Goku in any events that are even remotely difficult. Because he needs all the defense he can get, right? So now they have 700k. So if we then put them in slot 2... Vegeta, these guys have the extra defense. They're going to get the extra defense buff for being in slot 1. Then they're also potentially going to get all the extra dodges. So we do this. It's a shame I can't really get like any same type orbs on this turn, but... What have they got? 120. They're so bad. I know they get most of their stats on super. They better not sell me out here with the... in slot 3. Well, I shouldn't have done that. I should have got them a super, but... Well, let's see if Goasu and Zamasu sell me out here at the end of the turn. That was a misplay, sadly. Yes, true. R.I.P. Oh yeah, they get key when they're fighting extreme class, don't they? I knew that all along. It wasn't a misplay at all. I picked up the same type orb for the healing, knowing that they would get key from their passive against an extreme enemy. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Right. We get the crits this turn for them because they use their active skill this turn. All right, don't sell me out, boys. Really? 623k on a normal attack. Okay, so we got back to the physical phase, but unfortunately, Namek Goku was on turn 2, and that is something that's definitely going to play a role in some of these harder events, because we only got one rotation, right? We killed the INT ZAMASU on turn 3, which means Namek Goku has only been on rotation once. Now, he did get 3 supers, because we put him in slot 2, he got hit by the AoE, he got an additional that was either from the passive or the hidden potential, and didn't get the extra one. So he's done 3 supers. Now we can keep him defended on this turn, which is good. He's at 360k. Now the problem is, physical ZAMASU does what, like is it like 500k? Let me actually just bring up what his normal attacks do here. Events, challenge, because his normal attacks do, I think, at least 500k. But the problem is he's also physical, so that's very much not good for Namek Goku. Physical fusion ZAMASU. Oh, sorry, 700k his normal attacks do. So that means even if Goku didn't have type disadvantage, with this defense, he would be taking 340k from normals. So yeah, so someone in chat saying with the type disadvantage, he's taking 705k from normals with this start of turn defense. Now, obviously, on this rotation, we do get to keep him protected here. So I'm not going to use a Whis. The only problem is, Vegeta and Trunks could get cooked if I put them in slot 3 if they get supered, because they have their guard. The problem is, either unit that I put in slot 1 here, if he supers in slot 3, that unit could then get me killed. So, and it doesn't really matter for Namek Goku who's in which slot, because they're like, he's in the middle anyway. He's got 6 links active here because he's getting Saiyan Warrior race from these guys. He shares these 5 links with them. So that is a good turn for Namek Goku, especially because there's no attacks. But yeah, I don't really want to use an item when Namek Goku isn't having to take any hits, because on the next turn, he is going to have to take some hits. Although I suppose, trying to think how I want to play this. Actually, you know what? Let's do this, because this way, I'm trying to think of it more in terms of what I'm trying to do here, which is I'm not trying to win the event so much. I'm trying to showcase what Goku can do. So the most important thing is to get back to another rotation with Goku. So if we use the Whis, we basically guarantee that we're not going to die before we get back to this next rotation. And then Goku might be having to take some hits, and then we'll actually get to see him take some hits without an item active, which, you know, depending on how he does on this turn, is potentially going to be GG. Although I think the next rotation, I think he's going to have Gowasu and ZAMASU on rotation with him. So not only is that a lot of extra defense from them, but if we pick up the orbs for Bulma on this next turn, which we should be able to do, he'll then have her like floating support as well. So his defense on the next turn could be very good. The only problem is, in slot 2, remember, he only gets a 30% chance to get an additional super. And then I think mine is built full additional in the hidden potential. So we do get an additional, but at this point, again, there's no way to tell whether this is the hidden potential or the passive. Because even if he doesn't get another one, which he did, so okay, good. We got the perfect turn for him, okay. Got 6 supers. Oh yeah, and of course ZAMASU does raise attack on super, you are right, Ignodex. So if he supered first, the normals would be doing 910k to Goku on that turn with... That was pre-super though. But he got 3 supers. We got the best possible turn. So that is good. ready for this next rotation. Because if he has Goasu and Zamasu in slot 3, he's going to get a lot of extra defense. Watch my luck, though, is he'll get like one attack in the slot that he's in. So we get to see him take a hit, and then it'll be like, that one attack will be a super. Because then it'll just be GG, right? Obviously. Like, without an IM active, he's not tanking a super. There's no way. Ooh. I mean, how can we not? How can we not? But we don't give him too many links because we don't want him to go too crazy. Oh, this is actually a tricky choice because I need to... Well, we got the Whis active, I was going to say. Because I would ideally like to get the orbs for Goku, which fortunately we can anyway. But I need to get the support for Bulma so that she's supporting Namek Goku's next turn. Now, I don't think we kill here. We got one link active with Vegito, so even if he gets a couple of additionals, he's not going to do crazy damage here because we don't have the... we don't have any of his like good links active. And look how much health Zamasu still has. Bulma, even though she's going to get additionals and has type advantage, doesn't do insane damage. So, yeah, we should be fine. Just because, again, Vegito, I mean, he's doing his thing here, but, like, he only has the one link active. So, he's not going to go... I mean, if he could stop doing more supers, that would be good. He's like, nah, fam. I can't help it. I'm Vegito Blue. When I see Merge Zamasu, I just go full feral mode. Right, stop. Okay, good. There we go. Yeah, Bulma has type advantage, but she's only rocking just over 5 mil. Which, I mean, I say only. For a unit as good as she is, that's still great. But, yeah, there's no way God Goku's doing 60% of this Zamasu's HP. Yeah, Zamasu has a lot of health. And then, of course, God Goku as well. By putting Bulma in the middle, it means the two most powerful offensive units on the rotation are not getting a lot of their links active. Because some of their better attack links, things like Godly Power, they share with each other. So if God Goku and Vegito Blue were next to each other, the damage output on this turn would have been significantly higher. Yeah, my LR Bulma is full dodge. Bulma should be full dodge. She's a very defensive unit who provides a ton of support. She can do decent damage as well, but that's not why you're putting her on the team. So yeah, full dodge is the best build for Bulma in my opinion. I mean, God Goku still did a lot of damage as well. Like, look how much damage we did on that turn. And that was by playing... We didn't play the turn optimally, and that's what we did. Ooh. Okay, I'm pretty sure that Goku's getting killed here, but... When we fuse, he's got 657k. That's actually really good. Because if his normals, before he supers, his normals do 700k. So if we didn't have type disadvantage, that would be 50k, which is not bad. But we do have type disadvantage, so it would be more than that. But we get to super first, and I'm going to transform into Vegito, so his 18-key super gives the entire rotation 50% extra defense. So his defense is actually going to be quite high after Vegito gets his 18-key super, which he only literally needs 2 key to get. Although, we can't... we got too much key on this turn, though, because of the key support. Well, hopefully we get an additional super, because, yeah, I would quite like to get at least one extra defense stack here. So, VB has 3 links active. He might kill, that is true, but... You know what, let's go full 24 key then for Goku, since we can't avoid getting his 18 key super anyway. Alright, let's see. Oh, we couldn't do the active skill. Wait, could we do... Oh, did we have Namek Goku's active skill? I didn't even look at that. I was too busy looking at his defense, like, counts and stuff. The only problem is, if we do Namek Goku's active skill and he crits, then Vegito Blue is more likely to kill Zamasu. And we don't want Vegito Blue to kill Zamasu. Normals are 1.3 million. Wait, what? Not in... Well, before factoring in his defense. Wait, type advantage isn't double, is it? Is it double damage? I guess maybe it is. But... Alright, let's see. Come on, Goku. Give me at least one additional super. He has been 50% defense buffed by Vegito Blue. Yeah, I didn't think we had an active skill. Oh, no. Hidden potential? Okay, we got one extra defense buff. I don't know what his defense is here, but... Alright, one extra defense buff. Let's see. Don't super me straight away. Ooh, still 250. Oh, man. If we could have dodged one of those, that would have been good. Oh, VB's active skill was up. Okay, yeah, we definitely didn't want to do that because, well, looking at the health he had left, he probably wouldn't have killed him. But, oh, it's type and class disadvantage. Yeah, that is true. Mid. I mean, come on. He's 2 years old. Well, yeah, 2 years old. I mean, 250k. I mean, to be fair, we gave him a lot of support on that turn. 70% from Goasu and Zamasu. The support from Bulma on the previous turn. 50% from Vegito Blue from the 18-key super. And he still took 250k. But, again, to be fair, he's a 2-year-old INT unit. So, I don't know, I think that it was okay. If you save your items, if you get lucky. I mean, him having to take 3 attacks was pretty unfortunate. If he'd gotten at least 1 dodge, then obviously we would have survived that rotation. But yeah, mine's built for basically, well, he's not full additional, but mostly additional. He's got a little bit of crit because he only gets guaranteed crit against a freezer, but then he only has the level 5 dodge. So obviously as a unit that has aged as much as he has, dodge would be good for him to a certain extent. But then of course you don't want to dodge an attack like him in slot 1 or the AoE, because then he wouldn't get the guaranteed additional. But there you go. That was Namek Goku against Fusion Zamasu. Definitely not a top pick for the event, but you know, it was still kind of fun using him again. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.